right, guys. Looks like we have Seliveira versus Onside Gaming to start out with. You know what? I'm just going to get my camera off this scene. So there you go. Maru and Solar versus Cyril and Oliveira on a reclamation. I'm not going to be able to cover the whole thing, guys. This is going to be a banger. So that's Cyril and the man formerly known as Time versus Maru and Solar. Oh, let me go live on the Team Liquid calendar. That might be guys. All right, here we go. I didn't show the cameras for a second, my bad. Anyway, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Reclamation in the teal, representing Team Seliveira, it is Cyril. And from Kitesy Gaming, it is Oliveira and Cyril. And in the upper right, it is Maru in the red. And Solar from Onside Gaming. The Terran and Zerg matchup. This is going to be a spicy one. No, it's 2v2s, a little different than normal StarCraft. And 1v1 format, a little broken. But it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to be covering as much as I can, but I have to get ready from work. So whatever series we end to closer toward 9, I'm going to finish. I may even just go at 8:30. Alright, it's a Proxy 2-Rax Reaper from Oliveira. And Cyril going for it looks like a 12 pool. Just kind of had some stuff going on in the background. Anyway, a Reaper, Z-Blue Reaper from Mr. Oliveira is going to help aid Mr. Cyril trying to get some damage in the nat. But they're just going to go into the main. Yeah, that's actually not the bad idea. I actually wouldn't have hated if they did this from the get. Okay, 2 Reapers are out. We do have a couple of Lings out from Mr. Solar. And oh, look at this. A nice surround on the Queen for just a moment, but I think the attacks can be deflected pretty soon. Still, it's such early aggression. The trades are a little weird already. Easy. It's held. I love it. The easy is thrown from Solar. They're all smiling and laughing. Look at how happy Solar and Maru are. Cyril and Timers. Cyril's laughing there too. We got a chuckle out of it. So did Oliveira. Good stuff. Oh man, this is pretty funny. All right, that said, we're gonna have some Reapers and Hellions going across the map from Maru. He's got a little hit squad and Maru actually going to kill the Overlord here. Pretty goated matchup. It's not every day I'm covering all these guys in one shot, especially with Cyril on board, and this is a banger. Alright, Reapers and Hellions. Gonna get some damage done here. Trying to anyway, but the Queens are holding. And the 2 Reapers from Oliveira are gonna hold a bit. Hellions are gonna be a bit of a problem, but more so the Banelings. This is where Cyril has to be absolutely careful. Oh no, Cyril's throwing his Lings into the Banes. He is trapped. And GG is called very quickly in 4 minutes and 16 seconds. It looks like Maru and Solar take game number 1. Game number 1 going to Maru and Solar, Onside Gaming. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. We'll be going on to game number 2 shortly. All right. And thanks for the follow, Kelly's dog. I didn't mean to leave you hanging there. Everybody's sleeping right now. It doesn't really matter if I do much over all of it. We'll see what happens here. Seliveira versus Onside Gaming. And we'll see what happens from here. Hopefully we'll have the game shortly. Yeah, we're just waiting to see what happens here. That was a spicy one. The cheese was denied. All right, here we go. Going into game number 2. Cyril and Oliveira versus Maru and Solar. All right, spawning the upper left-hand corner of Emerald City. Give it up for Ensis Cyril in the teal. And, well... as well as his teammate, it is Oliveira. And their opponents, it is Maru playing Protoss. Maru is playing Protoss, and Solar is staying on Zerg from Onside Gaming. Pretty funny stuff. So this is a goated matchup, and it is going to be a game. He's not walling off. Okay. This is interesting. We're going to see Maru's Protoss. This is pretty cool shit. When do we get to see Maru play Protoss in a 2v2 with Cyril, with Solar on his team against Cyril and Time? That is a ballsy move, but it is 2v2s. It may go to their advantage. So Maru secretly, like Raynor, you know, playing a little bit of Protoss off scenes here. Could be pretty wild stuff. That said, we'll see what happens. And yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a spicy one. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get some announcements out because, you know, nobody's really here. Whoever is here, thank you. This is a really, really slow time for Mr. Dave. All right, so anyway, Reaper is going to get chased down by the Adept. Maru's smile. Look at Maru smiling over there. The perpetual smile. We saw him like this the other day. This is a pretty crazy matchup. Let's see what happens this one. This time Solar putting a little more pressure on They got the Z Protoss. I wonder if he had to announce the race or if it is true random. That would be the wild thing. Reaper is cleaned up. Lings are deflected. Maru and Sol are actually in a good spot. Okay, looks like we have an interesting stim opener from Seliveira. Cyril has a Baneling Nest and Metabolic Boost finishing up. Solar, just Metabolic Boost. It's a little bit of different comps here. Maru getting a shade over just to see what's up. He does see a lot of Marines. I think he saw the Tech Lab. But these Banelings are going to be scouted, most importantly. Lings going to put a little digression on. They do have Metabolic Boost, so they can chase it down a little bit. Oh, yeah, that Adept is going down to Kirktown. Oh, beautiful surround. Adept does fall for Maru. All right, with that said, we got a pretty banger of a matchup here. Oracle opener, of course, would be Stargate. Into Robo from Maru. This is crazy. So he might be going Phoenix Colossus or something to that effect. But it is a Roach Warren from Solar as well. Cyril going Ling Bling. And Maru going for a 2-1-1, it looks like. Yeah, that's a 2-1-1 from Maru. That fast stem on 2 bases. Cyril with 3 hatches, Solar with 3 hatches, and Phoenix Colossus, even though it's 2v2, it's a little jank, you know what I'm saying? Stuff doesn't always add up to the normal build times. Still, that is definitely scouted by Solar. Medevacs are going up. It's actually one. Oh no, yeah, that's the double medevac drop going to go toward our Zerg player. Stim has completed. A robotics bay is on the way. The Phoenixes are out. How you doing, Samo's sidekick? I'm covering what I can before I go to work. And my buddy's probably going to freak out when I messaged him. I might be a couple minutes late. But I didn't realize. I forget this is going on every day. Back to back like I forgot yesterday. Fenrak, how you doing? Pretty good. Good to see you guys. And, well, this 2-on-1 is trying to get some value. But there's going to be Roaches and Queens with a lot of Lings to defend. Actually, enough Lings on the other side, too. Where we're actually getting a couple Stalkers warped in. And again, this is definitely going to be Phoenix Colossus, which is Roaches. I feel like this is a build order counter. Just a little bit because of the combination of everything. Phoenixes, Roaches, whatever. We're going to get into a Colossus from Maru right now. He's got extended Thermal Lance on the way. Yeah, it is so weird to see Maru playing Protoss. And you're not wrong, Fenrak. He's one of the scariest Protosses. I'm actually curious to see how this goes. It is 2v2, so a little different than normal. A lot of Ling Bling. Well, Glial Reconstitution and ranged attacks for our blue Protoss player. And Fenrak, I opened your message like a bonehead. Maybe later on send me one. I gotta see what's going on today, man. We're starting to adapt. I got up at 5 in the morning. Heaven forbid from my freaking cat. Imagine having cats. Okay. Cyril and Seliveira pushing up with a Marine tank push. And it looks like Cyril got his Roach Warren of his own. He's going into an Infestation Pit +1 and Glial Reconstitution of his own. Solar just finishing up Glial Reconstitution as well. But there's going to be Colossi on the fields. Phoenix Colossi, the Medevacs are going to be in trouble. The beauty things of teams is Medevacs can heal up the Zerg units as well. So they have some extra value in dire straits. No, I do want to do the drawing of you. I suck at drawing because I haven't been able to do much. So I'm hoping I want to do it. It's just a matter of you still have some days left. Yeah, but I'm embarrassed it took so long. That's why I'm asking. It's not that I don't want to. It's a matter of being able to. I think I'll definitely be able to do it. Anyway, tanks sieged up here, and we're doing a nice little stem and Roach push. Phoenix is doing some work on the Medevacs. Not able to really pick up the tanks, though. The tanks aren't able to really get a good siege placement. Cyril with a nice attack on the Queen. This is so sick of a matchup. When do you get to see this? This is some fun stuff here. All right, beautiful drop from Seliveira in Maru's base. And the tank is sieged, but is immediately lifted by the Phoenixes. The Colossi doing some good work to clean it up. Medevacs getting decimated. Cyril, however, is pushing the issue in the front. He wants to get some damage. He can take out some workers potentially, and he is going to take care of the shield battery. Nice little long run by from Solar. A lot of action going on all over the map. Not so much on Cyril and Oliveira's side. But, a little bit of a run by is causing enough havoc to keep Oliveira a little busy. He's more focused on the front. And I think that's a good idea because what they have to contend with. Oh, no, the tank goes down. That is not so good. All right, total supplies. Cyril at 70. Workers and Oliveira at 54. Solar at 56. And Maru at 66. So, truth be told, it kind of evens out. Looks like, well, that little pressure, it's all stacking up between both. Honestly, it's a little tough to say. Oh, Maru going into carriers, getting a Twilight Council as well, and a ranged attack, or sorry, pulse, Anion Pulse Crystals for his Phoenixes. Cyril does have Vipers out and managed to land a Parasitic Bomb, which only hits one of the Phoenixes, unfortunately, and oh god, that's not what you want to see. Everything is choked up and clumped up in that center pathing. One of the annoying things about this map. Oh my god. Let's see what happens here. Do we get a nice siege? Yeah, he has to be careful not to really siege up and be too exposed because of the Phoenixes. However, the Phoenixes are going to start taking a beating. There's no shield. There's battery overcharge, but it's going to wear off here. Oh no, actually he's got plenty of time on it. Medevacs are not really in position of the bio. Oh, Maru and Solar GG. It looks like we're going to a game number 2. And that one goes to Cyril and Oliveira. Very cool stuff. And here we go. It is 1-1. Set 3's on Catalesque. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how it goes. They're not... The thing is, they're not... This isn't like the main event of World Team League. It's the 2v2 portion, so they're not try-harding to the fullest. Funny thing to note, you know what I missed yesterday? I was streaming during the time and I didn't cast. Yesterday morning, I missed Trigger and Nina won their series. So Trigger and Nina will be playing, and sadly I won't be able to cover it again. So, a big sag. Yeah, well, we had some sad faces in the last couple days. I'm so disappointed. I'm so proud of Trigger and Nina to be making it to the round of 8. That's pretty big. Their team is Trina. But you're not wrong. It is nice to see the smiling faces. It's a different... Trina is the better option. Yeah. Seliveira. We have Ratless, Skillless, and Rattata. I think because of international politics in play. And it's actually because, like, Cyril being the lone duck for Ents, Skillless being teamless, things like that. Oops. You know? You got a Fret Spider. Oh boy, what kind of spider is it? Share that link, May's not here. Oh, Samo has it? That's pretty funny. Understand why this one's at 7. All right, let's take a look. I know we gotta, it's not. Oh wait, we're about to start the match. Never mind. I have a. Oh my goodness, that is quite the spider. I can show it after at some point. All right, spawning in. That is quite the spider. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Catalesque from Ensign is Cyril in the teal, and Oliveira from Kitesy Gaming in the blue. And their opponents in the upper left-hand corner. Give it up for Onside Gaming, so Maru in the red. He's actually playing his main race this game. And Solar in the orange. I mean, it is kind of amazing between a bunch of the players. They don't always have the fanciest. They have some really good gear, but it usually seems like their webcams and headsets, they don't really... Like, if you watch Cyril's stream, I do actually laugh sometimes when in the few in the rare where we catch him, it's like... He's got the scuffed headset sound. It's pretty funny. I mean, I'm not judging. I don't have the greatest stuff in the planet, but... I actually was debating testing some stuff out on some streams. I might try going back to my condenser mic. And actually, if eventually when I have some stuff in line with music and things, I do have a really nice mic, but I don't have the shock mount for it. That broke during a live recording. Yeah, Maru's back to Terran. He was in game 1, and that was a very short one. Cyril and Seliveira tried cheesing with the 2-Rax Reaper and a 12 pull. It didn't work out. It was shut down in 4 minutes and 16 seconds. But game 2, they won pretty decisively with the power of Maru, Protoss, and Solar. Well, no, actually from Cyril, it was just Cyril and Time being the hard flex. Maybe the off racing did cost Maru, Solar the game, but they're having so much fun. Look at these guys. All right. We got Queens coming out. And looks like a pretty standard opener. Obviously, there's not going to be a third base for a minute, though, because of the little bit of pressure. Oh, actually, never mind. Solar's got his third. Seliveira actually getting his expand in a cheeky little location. So, a little bit of difference in creep spread from Cyril. Looks like he's going to go for... This actually makes more sense, logically. So, Cyril could take the triangle base, and Seliveira could take that... Either the 6 o'clock-ish position base, 7 o'clock-ish, or Cyril can go the other route, and it's not going to affect the creep. The creep spread can go in some direction. Same time it's a Zerg and Terran, so... Ooh, Cyril going for the Spire. He's going 2-base Muta. Well, kinda. He's just going into Mutas. Solar going for a Bane Nest. You know, he's going for a Ling Bling. It looks like another... Ooh, Seliveira's going for a 2-1-1, it looks like. No, he's going... It was a 1-1-1 opener. I think. This is strange. Anyway, Maru. Just now getting his factory up. He's the one going for the 2-1-1. This could be a little jank. This could be a little bit of a jank game here. Alright, layers scouted. And double gas is scouted. Doesn't know how many gases are up, but it may tip their hat to Mutas. Spire's going to finish up for Cyril, and we do have a Cloak Banshee opener from Seliveira, so it is 2, so we're not going to see a third CC probably immediately, but wouldn't be surprised if we still did. These guys are coordinating pretty well. Well, that is one dead Zergling if I ever did see one, as a divot is left in its place. All right. Hellions cleaned up, and well, Mutas are going to scout the Ling Bane, but Maru has a good contingent of Marines, and he is going to have stem right here, so this is going to have to be treaded lightly from Cyril. Mutas are just going to go across the map, but, well, no, they can't really. There's not a lot to defend. This third base from Cyril is in jeopardy. It was 2-base Muta. is going to have to be careful because there's a siege tank in defense. Actually, 2 and a 3rd in production, I think. And the Cloak Banshee. Cloak isn't finished, so the Banshee goes down before Cloak is able to complete. A couple Banelings picked off from Cyril, so every Bane is a good catch. And Maru and Solar are forced to retreat for the moment. Possibly a little snipe of the Overlord here. Oh, not like this, Cyril. Cyril loses 2 mutas, and it looks like he may just get a 3rd. Oh, it narrowly escapes. That is so damn close. Wait, what is this? Serral with a drone. Is he going for a ninja base? What is Serral doing? A 2-base Muta into proxy hatch? 4th? What the frickin' frick? Hydra Den from Serral. Solar just going into a lair. This is a jank game. I kind of like it. We're watching top pros playing 2v2s, and it's kind of reminded me of, like, just stuff that we would normally see in 2v2s. Obviously, the great control of all the players, but still some funny shit going on. All the players, yeah, Maru's the smiliest, but to see Maru and Serral smiling so much is good. I gotta say, from meeting Serral, he is quite this. He is actually a very chill dude. He is a fun guy, a little bit, you know, just a nice, you know. All right, let's see. Oh man, the Mutas are almost able to jump on the Zerglings, but not quite. Cloak Banshee is available now, but Maru has a tank with the push. It's 4 medevacs. Not a lot of units here to defend. Well, with personnel, or not personnel cloak, with cloak for the Banshees, it's going to be pretty nice, but there is a scan active from Maru. Scan is going to wear off, so every little bit of DPS helps. That CC is in trouble, though. It looks like Seliveira loses his third, or yeah, that's his third base. Serral with that cheeky ninja base, though. I'm curious to see how this plays out. Serral going into Seismic Spines already and Vipers. He's on Hive Tech. I'm not even sure what upgrades we're going into for Seliveira. I think it may be 2-2, but it may be a late 1-1. Same, definitely 2-2 for Maru, however. Ooh, nice drop attempt from Seliveira. Serral's going to try to keep some pressure and keep him busy. I think this is going to be proxy lurkers. But if all the armies together from Maru's looking for a base. Oh no, the Mutas are going to tip the hat to the ninja base, I think. Oh, the Cloak Banshee. Look at the eyes of Maru. Totally decimating Seliveira. I keep still wanting to say times stuff. Maru's like looking over there. That's pretty funny. He's anticipating something to miss. Spotting Pool is going to get taken down for Solar, however, but he switched the Rochi boys. Funneling enough, and is going into a... He's going into a Lurker Den and a Hive as well, but it's a little bit later than Serral's, to say the least. Serral trying to help out with the Mutas here to save some of this drop, and the drop is saved. Serral doesn't want to throw these Mutas, though. He is going to catch one of the Queens. The only thing I'd say about Serral's build is, okay, he's going into Muscular Augments. Oh, sorry, that's Solar. Serral does, okay, he's been getting ranged attacks. He's been down on upgrades, but his tech upgrades are insane. Adaptive Talent's coming. He's going for a Lurker Nidus. Very cheeky play from the GOAT. And guys, the reason we don't have a lot of 2v2 tournaments, like Steadfast was saying yesterday when we raided in, he had a valid point. The game balance in twos is so broken, it doesn't bring up this. If we have too many tournaments, then people are going to constantly exploit the, you know, the balance issues of them. Because these guys are going to find stuff that not many people usually do. We have the top players in the world facing off. Quite literally. Yeah, facing off. Oh my god, look at this! The scan Nidus. I love it. That's so dirty. And now we're gonna... Oh, buddy, a nice little Doom drop as well. This is spicy. Everything's pulled back. They almost found the ninja base. Actually, I think Solar and Maru have an idea. It's there. Oh, he's gonna find it in a second. The drop's here. He's gonna be like, what the heck? He's trying to land the CC, but can't. The drones are pulled. The Lurker's in the upper left corner. Another Knight is going into play. Serral's gonna bounce into Solar's side, or he might just leave these Lurkers here and do like a Ling run by or something. The Serral's hatch is gonna fall in the upper right corner. That said, the Doom drop is gonna disjoint Solar's army even more. Blinding Cloud used in a pretty effective manner. Serral gonna pull some Lurkers the other way. It looks like the Nidus in the 11 o'clock position base for Solar is going to be denied. This is some crazy stuff. Yeah, Maru is hit with a... That's a good point, Fenrax. Maru is hit with a nasty supply block. He does have Ghost out, but that said, this is what a scrappy game. Cyril going in, pulverizing into Solar's base now. And it looks like time is not on Maru and Solar's side. Oh, Cyril's lurkers finally getting shut down. And we don't have a denial on the upgrade. And look at that cheeky Nidus blocking the CC from landing from Maru. Oh, man. Just to point out, though, early on, Seliveira actually lost. He did lose a CC earlier on in the game. So it's a little tit for tat. That's a little rougher, but the damage getting dealt is pretty good. However, this is a big push from Maru and Solar. But there's cheeky drops everywhere from Seliveira. Cyril still trying to get Niduses in everywhere, forcing a retreat. What the hell? There was like army just walking by each other from Solar and... Oh, now it's starting to engage. What a scrappy game. The denial of the CCs is big. The drop's coming in. Another Nidus is going to get shut down. All right. So Cyril's postured in the middle of the map. And this drop actually gets some damage. He forces... If those lurkers were just a little closer, that would have been revealed, but they would have got a lot more damage and got some kills on the Hydras and Roaches. That said, that's a lot of ifs. Cyril and Seliveira going to take some bases. This is just a crazy game. Lurker is denied by Seliveira for Solar. Nidus again going in. It's a game of whack-a-mole in our first 2v2 series. Or our third. What am I even saying? It's early. Oh, Lurkers going in. Again, we got more Lurkers, but Vipers are going to pull some of them up. We got Ghost. We got all the tools. A nice scan's going to help assist. And, Cyril's got to be careful with these Lurkers over here. One, it looks like it's about to fall. We do have detection. Nope. Some very good patience from Solar. He's going to retreat. The Ghost, Marine, Marauder, Tank are doing pretty good. And we'll see what happens here. Oh, my dear Lord, this is crazy. Supplies looking pretty good for Maru and Solar still, nonetheless. It's a jank game. The trades are weird. The plays are weird. The Ling's fighting in choke points. One Ling going to stay there from Cyril to, again, block. He's going to try to hit this base, but I think it's a planetary fortress. Is it? It was originally. No, it's an orbital, it looks like, because we see in the upper right some... I'm sorry, I'm looking at the mini-map rather than what's right in front of us. We just have lurker pressure and defense for... Oh, no, actually, that's an aggressive couple lurkers from Solar. And another scan is forced. But it is cleaned up. Cyril getting some work with these Lings. The one burrowed Ling going to be annoying again. So one thing where Cyril and Seliveira have been doing really well is more pressure on the other side of the map. That said, Maru and Solar have kept their army together, so they've been denying more expansions. And I think getting more worker kills cumulatively. And that was a beautiful surround on all of this. The Overseers, the Lurkers going down. But look at Maru steamrolling into production. He's going to take out 3 racks. There's a CC that's going to get denied. Hopefully canceled, but it looks like the tanks are going to overtake it. Meanwhile, a little hit squad over here. Yeah, that's a kill, not a cancel on that CC. Great job by Maru. The other side of the map, Cyril aggressing into Solar's base. And, yeah, it's a good hold, but at the same time, the trades have been scrappy. Cyril with another interesting base. It's because, well, it looks more interesting than it is, I think. But, that hatch finished. And I don't think Seliveira is going to be able to make it here in time. Cyril defending in the center of the map, it looks like, with few lurkers. But, oh, man, Maru in a clutch siege tank position. There's Ghost here getting some snipes off, but the bioforce of Seliveira is going to help clean this up. There's not... Well, these medevacs are going to get a hit into the bottom left, and Solar's pushing in the center. They have to sack that base. When I say they, I mean Cyril and Seliveira do have to sack... Oh, never mind. It is going to live. It's cleaned up, and then we have a massive drop going across the map. Solar is going to be able to take out Cyril's base, it looks like, if they don't get in there in time. It's all up to Cyril to clean this up. That hatch looks like it is going to go down. That life is dwindling. Cyril has to YOLO the lurkers into the fight. Okay, now he's taking the pressure off. He may just save this hatchery, but let's see what happens from the drop in the upper left. I'm not observing, so I can't move it there. They're just staring at this. There's a big drop going on the other side, forcing Maru into retreat into the Solar base. Oh, if he gets this hive, that's going to be pretty big. That's going to be no Viper production for Solar. It looks like it is going to go down, and even taking out the gas is going to buy some time. Yeah, that's a kill. However, Maru's dropping in. There's a lot of Hydras, and there is a parasitic bomb landed, but that was on a... Wow, that was on a empty medevac, luckily for Seliveira. Seliveira with the great multitasking this game, and I don't know, this game is just so close. Oh, Cyril pushing the pressure on here, denying this base yet again. What a crazy game. All right, this is a scary army from Solar on this side. Seliveira trying to get some pressure, but there's just too much Maru on this side of the map. And this is pretty crazy. Well, with that said, we do have enough to scare off Solar's army for a moment. But Cyril's going to have to lose his base. That said, he's going to lose some drones as well. And the worker count is still pretty high for Cyril. Maru and Solar are kind of in between. It's kind of gone a little weird, but Seliveira only have 48 workers. Cyril is now supply blocked at that, but still has a pretty good supply cap nonetheless there where he's over. Is building some... I think he might be building some overlords here. No, well, we're not on the production tab. That's the units. I can't read what form of Chinese this is in the upper left, but it is the units tab. How you doing, Sando? I'm sorry, guys. I removed TTS and the bot for this. Like I was saying, I'm probably going to do that for tournaments. It's from now on. Good to see you, Sando. Yep. Well, I wish I casted yesterday. I'm not going to be able to cast the whole thing. This is going to be about an hour and a half stream, if that. I think I'm just going to go to do my thing after. So I figured I wanted to catch some of it. So I could at least say that. But yesterday, it was lucky I forgot about it, because there were some really good games and good outcomes. Oh! Nuke is going to launch, but it is pretty well defended against these. It's a very small force from Seliveira there, but that nuke might... it looks like it didn't land, but it didn't catch much. That said, good pressure with the lurkers from Cyril. There's a lot of ghosts out at the same time from Maru. And his factory does look like it's in jeopardy. The missile turret going down is going to help. There's not a lot of scans, I don't think, for Maru. Like, he has a decent amount, but not really. It looks like he's just getting CCs up in the upper right corner, unless those were pre-built. And there's a big force on the left flank as Cyril pushes this side, forcing Maru to retreat. GG is called. Cyril and Seliveira take game number 3. Very, very good stuff. And set 4 is on heavy artillery. Probably not my favorite team's map, but it's an old one. It's a good one. It is indeed. Real quick, I'm going to show Samo's sidekick Spider. Look at spiders. Just look at it. That thing's a scary looking fuck. It's like, I don't know, because there was weird outcomes yesterday. I'm assuming this is the best of 5. There was some scores that I didn't understand. There must have been like point advantages because, or point, On the 2 side, I'm not really sure of this, because in the 1s, it's, you know, it's cumulative for teams. And we had some stuff that it was a little off. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we do have heavy artillery coming up on map number 4. And we will see what happens. How you doing, Simkid? How much time do I have? Let's see. Maybe this will be the only series I cover because of time. We'll see what happens. Might get 2 series. I do have technically until 9 my time. It's an hour and 15 minutes away, but Alright guys, we're going on to the second map. Or second map, what the fuck? We're on map number 5, 4. I'm not even awake, whatever. Alright, we got Cyril and Seliveira in the bottom left corner of heavy artillery from Ensign Kitey Gaming. And the blue and teal trunks. And in the upper right, we got Maru and Solar. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Yeah, this is going to be... Well, we will see if Maru and Solar can come up this game. Honestly, the map they took was when Maru was playing Protoss. Maru Protoss OP, guys. Maru Protoss is certainly OP. All right, this is the 3-hatch opener from Cyril. We'll see what happens here. And, yeah. We got a natch going down. A natural CC, actually. It's going to be my term for a natural hatch from now on. No, I'm just kidding. All right, get a little scouting for Cyril going into Maru's side. He might check out the back. He might just keep it in there and be a little safe with it. He doesn't want to lose that Overlord if he can help it, but he does need to get some information. All right, it is going to be a couple Reapers and a couple Lynx pushing across from Solar and Maru. That said, we got a Hellion and a Reaper to defend, and probably a Queen here. Yeah, that inject stun, so there's a Queen down there. So this is going to be prevented. No real scouting is the bigger issue. And this map's hard to really get in there without Overlords at this time of the game. Yeah, no, you can't recall your allies' units. And that's something that definitely does not take effect in teams. You can heal. So here's how it works. Medivacs can heal Zerg and Protoss bio units, which is all of Zerg units. And SCVs can repair like Protoss mechanical structures. So you could technically do some kind of proxy cheese with Protoss and have SCVs repairing like an Immortal or Void Ray or something. Yeah, true, Sugargash. True. Well, Solar does have a changeling there. All right. Reaper going into Mr. Solar's base. And we'll see what happens. All right. Cyril with the little early lair. Solar going for mutas this game. Cyril going for an infestation pit. He's going for a fast hive again, going roaches, glial reconstitution, and +1. This is going to be interesting. We got +1 flyer attacks on the way for Solar, so he's doubling down on the mutas. Does have a third hatch, though. This should be a spicy one. And it is a Marine Tank Banshee opener from Seliveira. With some missile turrets out already. Oh! Do the mutas catch the Banshee? No, they do not. These mutas are going to try to fight off the Marines. There's no medevac out just yet. There are a couple queens, though, so Solar has to respect this. Spore going to the front line. There's a Spore at the back as well, and missile turrets. So pretty good defense. Maru going to push out to the side with some tanks. He's got some Vikings with this. This is a weird fight. That Roach is totally toast for Cyril. All right. We'll see what happens here. All right, Muta is going to go do some work on the refinery. And, well, good amount of static defense. Oh, look at that. There was a trap tank. There is a trap tank. These mutas are kind of between a rock and the hard place. They're almost killing Stem, but not quite enough. They have to really fight against the SCVs and the missile turrets. And now corrosive biles, which are going to hit the eBay of Seliveira. Wow, this is weird. 15 mutas in the map. It's a Roach Rav army with some Vipers. So we could get some blinding clouds from Cyril, but he's still going to have to be careful to keep the Vipers alive. He needs to get some energy for him. Weird game. All right, looks like we do have a macro hatch going down for Solar, and as well as an expansion. Wow, Maru and Solar are playing it very well this game. Looks like, oh, Stim, is it going to be denied? It is! That's huge! Seliveira lost him. Beautiful parasitic bombs from Cyril, though, and Solar trying desperately to split these mutas, but these mutas did get something very clutch, but still, all those mutas are so battered. They're basically next to dead. He's going to have to go back, maybe even get some transfuses, but it's going to take... Oh, he's got to be really careful with these guys. Maru trying to go in for a drop on the right side. That was freaking huge and unlucky for Seliveira. Excellent muta control from Solar. Seliveira is quite down in supply. He's down in not having stem is just massive. Nice catching the Overlord from Cyril. But this is pure Roach Rav. You can't take care of all those mutas unless mistakes are made by Solar. There's not a lot of Ravagers either. But beautiful drop from Maru. Seliveira is in a lot of trouble. Serral is going to go retreat to try to defend this. Viper's coming in with some parasitic bombs, trying to get some damage here. He might be able to abduct the tanks, but that's just going to put him in an even more awkward position. So Oliveira is going to push across the map with Serral, trying to get damage instead of going to defend. CC does go down in the main base for Oliveira. He's going to... Oh, did he fly it? No, that's a third CC. He's flying it to location. A lot of production's in jeopardy. This push has to get a lot done. Serral is going to help save Oliveira's production. Stim is still going to go back into underway. Scrappy game. Maru has expanded like a madman behind this. If you guys see on the east side, he's got bases all over. Yeah, this is some really good play from Solar and Maru, but Serral and Oliveira doing the best they can. That said, look at Serral's supply, though. It's absolutely massive. Yeah, that was without Stim. That's a good point, Fenrak, but it was a big tank. The tanks did most of the damage, for sure. And that push from Serral and Oliveira was pretty good. Nice blinding clouds getting landed on the tanks. Just misses a lurker, though. There are lurkers for Solar, so that advantage is pretty good. And Solar is attacking poor Oliveira's other CC on the other side. No, he forces a raise. It is just Lings. I thought it might have been those Mutas, but they are traded out now. Those Mutas got as much damage as they could. It was a rough trade. Now, they got some good trades overall. 31 workers down for Oliveira. He's only at 29 workers. Serral at 67. All right. And, well, this is a way bigger army Serral has to contend with. And that's a lot of lurkers. He doesn't have a lot of Ravs to deal with. There are some tanks. Adaptive Talons going down for Serral. He's trying to get into lurker tech himself. 6 Hydras in production. This is not looking good for Serral and Oliveira. Maru and Solar seem to be very aggressive this game. That's a beautiful roach run by, though, from Serral in the northwest. And Oliveira's trying to get some damage. Cleans up the armory and denies vehicle weapons from completing, which is pretty good. All right, nice run by from Solar. He is quite good at them, but Serral's going to clean it up on a side base. But economically, Oliveira and Serral in a rough spot. Still doing some great counter-aggress. Trying to get as much damage as he can. He was trying to snipe that Ghost Academy. In fact, he might be able to go back out. If he kills the Ghost Academy, that could be huge. To deny that from Maru, it's going to send him back to counter Serral's lurkers a bit. There's a lot of Marauders and a lot of tanks, and there's lurkers on Serral's side as well. Oh, beautiful ducks from Serral. He's cleaning up these lurkers. He's cleaning up these Vipers. Serral single-handedly saving that, I would say, but Oliveira doing the most he can, getting some good drops in. Keeping them busy. Oh, another lurker is going to be caught while it's hatching. But a nice siege position from Maru. What a crazy game. Oliveira slowly but surely trying to build up his economy again, but they have to hold this push. This is a massive assault coming from the southeast. And a big drop from Maru going back into Oliveira's base. That said, Oliveira's going to get a couple medevacs and try to drop in here. My goodness, this is a little nuts. A little bit nuts. Fook and A. We got lurkers and hydras coming down. GG is called. And looks like we got a game 5 on our hands, folks. Looks like we got a game numero 5. On Roskalion. Yeah, there was some mistakes made, but still, that was about as good as they could do, all things considered. All things considered. Green. Oh, yeah, I was typing to Green. But, yeah, we're on game 5. Green, I was just messaging you because TTS and stuff are off just for the cast, just so you know. I'm going to start doing that for tournaments, but good to see you, Mr. Green. Yeah, action music's too loud. That's it's a clean feed, and they have it just freaking pumped. I have no idea why they have it that loud, but it's World Team League. It's like the old days when I had to say re before I had the bot. Green and Sam will remember that. It's action music. So hopefully we'll be in a game number 5 soon. I think this might be the only series I cover. We'll see. I don't want to leave a series half hanging, and I'm disappointed I can't cover some of the matches we got going on because it's only the round of 8. They're all a best of 5, so I am gonna do what I got to do and go to work ski. It's not my permanent job, if you will, but we're getting there. We be working off? Yes. I mean, it's like my side, it's my business stuff. I got my resume out there. Otherwise, we're getting stuff done, fam. Hopefully, I'm hoping I can stay up a little later today. I went to bed at like 8:30-ish. I think. I don't know. I was really tired. And I got a little tipsy up, just a couple beers. It was pretty funny. Just a few. Good to see you, Mr. Green. Chad cheater? I mean teacher? Nah, I was an IT guy. I am an IT guy still. I mean, that's what we're doing. Hopefully today, I don't rig up a lot. There's some other shit I wanted to do. Feels good, man. Yeah. Well, what I'm doing today is actually... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm doing today. And actually, I didn't... This is actually preventing me from doing something I had to do to update the list. So I'm probably going to do that on the job. I really can't stand being at this place for too long, though. It's a very stressful environment. But I am billing the big bucks, hopefully. Not hopefully, I am. Because I got interrupted 2 times on stream yesterday. We're charging. Alright. There are no discounts. Speaking of no discounts, we're on game 5. It's match point. Series point for Maru, Solar, and Cyril and Oliveira. Alright, in the upper left-hand corner of Roskalian. Roskalian Ruff. It is Cyril. Oh, no, it's Solar, sorry.
Sweet.
Wait, what? I thought I disabled the bot. And his opponent, or his teammate in the right, it is Oliveira. And in the bottom right-hand corner, it is Maru and Solar. Son of a bitch, I opened it. I did not want it for my, that's shame on me. I closed everything out. I disabled TTS and whatever. I'm going to start doing that for tournaments. Unless they're like a, drunken brawl, whatever, because we got to have fun. It's all right, Mr. Green. That was a mistake on my part. I was like, I swear I have that closed. It didn't close all the way. Anyway, nothing too cheeky here. Looks like pretty standard times hatches and pools. No proxy racks. These guys mean business this game. Look at Solar's yawning. He's feeling tired. He's like, man, 2v2s. This was fun for a while. Now I'm getting tired. Because we're playing against Cyril and Seliveira, and it's Maru and Solar. So these guys are like, we're working too hard for teams. Looks like I'm losing internet a little bit. All right. Okay. And yeah, this is going to be a Reaper versus the Reaper. And we'll see what happens. And I got the call. This is going to be, sadly, the only series I cover, because I think I'm just going to go over. I'd just assume get this done. Maybe I can come cast another series after. And that'll be it. Sadly, but it is what it is. You're sick? I'm sorry, Sibajan. I'm a little distracted here. And yeah, we got a good push out of Lings going on out here. So I think tomorrow morning's the finals. That I'm definitely going to fucking cover up. Or it's the semis and finals, if I'm not mistaken. That is a very good chance I'm going to be covering it. Ooh, this is a little bit of an even Stevens battle, except for the Baneling's a bit of a decider. However, the Banelings have to be careful not to go down to the Hellions. Oh, no. Solar's going to lose a lot of these Banes, potentially. Cyril's got to be careful not to clump up his Lings, though. Banes are taken care of. Solar has some more. I'm not really sure how this is trading now. Let's see here. It's a little jank. However, okay, I'm getting a little confused here. I don't know what's what. Cyril's third hatch is in jeopardy. So it looks like he is gonna... Yeah, it looks like these guys are gonna defend for the moment, at least the Ling Bane. There's a lot of Reapers and Hellions still from Maru. Just going for a TVT build. Going with a Cloak Banshee follow-up that's actually pretty smart behind this. It's the Reapers and Hellions, Reapers and Hellions, Reapers and Hellions into Cloak Banshee. Solar going for more Banelings. Cyril's going into Roaches, though. He has 5 in production. That's actually going to be beautiful, but he needs to get some detection. Fortunately, we do have a couple orbitals for Seliveira. Roaches gonna help deflect the attack, but Cyril has to be careful not to lose these Lings. I think this is a hold, but we'll find out. More Roachy boys on the way are gonna be great in this fight against Reapers and Hellions now, and all of Solar is cleaned up. That said, this is pretty... Look at the worker count. It's 21 and 35 to 35 and 38. Solar is very committed on this. He's just building more Lings, more Banes, and they're laughing and having a good time. They're like, whatever, this is fun. They're representing the team. I think this portion of it is a little bit more fun. Maru gathering up forces. He's got Marines and tanks coming. No stem on the way. However, we have Cloak Banshee finishing for Seliveira as well, funnily enough. Is going to be revealed. Or, yeah, it's a little dicey. There's not a lot for Seliveira to defend this, or Cyril. But they're pushing across the map with a ton of Hellions. Stem's on the way for Seliveira. But this queen, the queens are here, and there's going to be a scan available. Look at these guys microing on both sides of this. We got a big push coming out. Oh, actually, they're going to retreat. It's a full retreat from Cyril and Seliveira of Roaches, and I think they must have, and Hellions. I think they must have engaged the tanks. It's a Banshee stare down, folks. That's pretty hilarious. Wait, yeah, look at this. It's Oliveira's Banshee staring down this other Banshee. But Maru is going to lose his cloak in a bit. So this was actually the damage they needed. Oliveira lost a lot of workers. And there's nothing to contend with this. A Raven's coming out, which will be pretty useful. Damn, that Banshee's getting overtime. It has paid high dividends. Auto turret is launched, and it is going to deflect the Banshee a little bit. Queen may be able to finish the job, however. Auto turret is off cooldown. Oh, Banshee's finally dead, but still the damage has been done. 26 workers, another Banshee coming out. I would have liked to have seen a Viking. I mean, Ravens pay dividends, but at this point, oh, look at Oliveira getting picked apart. There's not much these guys can do. Cyril going into double Evo. There's a Spire coming down from Solar. Oh, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Oliveira does have a third CC going down. Maru looks like... Man, Solar and Maru looking like they're pretty all-in-ish. Solar is gaining some more workers, but look at how low the worker count is for Maru and Solar. They're kind of more committed on two bases. Well, it's two base Muta and a third CC just going down for Maru, but it's pretty much very heavy two base pressure. And unfortunately, we can't crank out this bio from Oliveira. However, Stim's just now going down for Maru. Yo, Caveman Jack, thank you for the $20 donation.
Caveman Jack donated $20. Get some food or something.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's going to be accumulated toward the bills. And not to be confused with the football team. Thank you so much, man, for the $20 donation. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to leave soon to go to work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Tomorrow morning I will cover the finals. What a fucking legend. Caveman Jack. And I will be streaming later, at least. I know you'll probably be at work, Caveman Jack. I'm going to try to button up as much as I can this for work today, but yep. You're going to go back to sleep? Oh, you're off today? Nice. Well, I'll be on later if you're around. We'll see what happens. Muta is coming out soon, and yeah, this is good. I think this will be a good time to cut it because best of 5s and 2v2s take a while. And this game's still going on. We might go all the way for... This may go for a while. We'll see what happens. These guys are in full try-hard mode for the last game, but they're still having fun. The cheekiness kind of paid off for Maru and Solar, but look at the supplies. Oliveira was kept down a bit, but Solar's actually down. Maru's ahead. Cyril's ahead, and Oliveira not as much. But the thing is, the Mule Hammer do be strong. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. They asked me to go in. You said, hell no. Good for you, man. I'm proud of you, Caveman. I am proud of you. All right, so Roaches and Ravagers pushing out. Muta's going to hit. And a nice little drop from Maru. And yeah, this is pretty crazy. Well, Viper's getting some abducts in. CC going down. We'll see what happens. Tank coming in here. Banes and Lings coming in. SCVs are pulled. Wait, did we just hear one of their... Was that... Oh, wow, we just heard Cyril's voice. Oh, GG is called. That was the team voice. They actually put the mic on of Cyril in time. I mean, Oliveira. We got to hear a little bit of Cyril. Drop, drop, drop. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. It's very, very banger of a series. That was some good stuff. Cyril and Oliveira going to take it. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I'm sorry to dip again. I really wish I covered yesterday's games. I want to see Trina and stuff. Trina is Trigger and Nina's side. They actually won yesterday, so they've advanced to the round of 8. Pretty cool stuff. With that said, guys, who we have coming up next, I'll tell you. I'm going to pass it on. I know there's not a lot of you guys here, but I thank you for hanging out. And Caveman, I'm sorry to bail on you, too. We're going to go to the Cranky Ducklings to support the Ducklings. Thank you guys for hanging anyway. I know it's a weird time, and I don't know. I have to do the work thing. So I figure it'd be better to go. They're there a little early, so I'm going to go head on over. Thank you guys very much. And Caveman, a fucking legend. Hopefully I'll see you later, brother. And brothers and sisters. Whoever's here. Simpkin, Samo, Caveman, Sibajon, Green Ultralisk, Cougar-Ash, Fenrak, and Sondo. Alright, guys. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Go say hello to the Ducklings. The Australian caster team and StarCraft team as it is. Ha! This is funny.